Hello Year 1s, it's lovely to be able to talk to you again. I know it's not face to face. We hope that you've received our letters. We do mean it when we say we miss you and we look forward to seeing you again. We're going to have Mr. Diaz who's going to explain to you what the activities are going to be for the week coming.
Oh, hello, Miss Catherine. Just got me reading my most favourite book, called The Snail and the Whale by Julia Donaldson. It's not my time to read it this week, so maybe next week. Thank you for that lovely introduction. I can't wait to see you too, children. Hopefully soon. It's coming. I hope you and all your families are keeping well. Um, yes, and I really hope that all the activities we have been setting weekly, you have found them useful and engaging. Um, if you have any doubts, any problems, please ask someone at home. Anyone who lives with you might be able to help. If not, as from this week, we have started or we have created a new email address for you, which is year1@perfleetprimary.co.uk. You will find it on the website. So I really hope you find that useful. We can't wait to see. Uh, you can send us your work, you can ask questions, you can send us any doubts that you have. We would love to see some videos of you, maybe singing, maybe showing some of the fantastic work you've been doing over these few weeks. So please use that website, we are available for you. I have a bit of a scripting here so that I don't forget anything. During these few weeks, we've been covered a topic called the Splendid Skies. Next week, or as from summer too, we'll be moving to a new topic, but I will keep it as a surprise for you. I'm not going to tell you about it yet. This Splendid Skies topic has been fantastic. You've been learning a lot about different types of weather we find here in the UK and any other countries. We've had some lovely weather. Were a couple of weeks of beautiful sunshine, and I'm pretty sure you made the most out of it. Maybe going out on your daily exercise, a daily walk, or maybe you have enjoyed your gardens if you are lucky to have one of them. It was sunny, it was hot. We had a bit of rain as well, and that came very handy for some of our science activities where you were asked to record some of the rainfall. Science activity this week continues to be like that, more recording the weather and seeing how it affects your daily lives when it is sunny, when it is hot, what sort of clothes do you put on, different to when it is cold in the winter. Spring is like that. You get a bit of all sorts of different types of weather. We have given you or provided you with activities to give you opportunities for writing. This week we are asking you to try to create some weather poems, and it doesn't need to be a don't know, a grown-up poem where you think of all the rhyming words. Just practice your writing skills. That's what we want you to do. Most important thing in year one, don't forget your capital letters and your full stops, and try to use all the tricky words that we have been learning over the year. On the reading part of the weekly overview, there is a link to Phonics Play. It's free to use. You can create an account, but it's free to use, and you have all the phonics for you to revise. You have all the tricky words that we want you to learn to improve your reading and your spelling. So please use that. Postcards as well. We have been asking you to write some postcards from Perfleet to someone who may be abroad, just telling them the beautiful things we have in our local area. Last week we were asked you to write a postcard if you were in a hot country in Europe, and this week we're asking you to write a postcard from Nigeria, a hot country in Africa. It's a good way for geography and revising the continents, which is one of the things we must learn by the end of the year, and we did lots of work with it. And last week I remember I put you a link for a song in there. Maths, we've been doing lots of work about measuring and measuring distances, measuring height. We're also measuring some capacity and temperature. Very important part in year one. And we have started looking at multiplication. And I always say that multiplication, the best way of learning about it, is just thinking of it as groups of. If you have 3 groups of 5 pencils, all you need to do is just count in fives 3 times. 5, 10, 15. That means that 3 times 5 is 15. It's a very easy way of doing it, And because from the beginning of the year we've been counting in ones, obviously, twos, fives, and tens. If you have been practicing that, you will find multiplication very easy. Remember, maths is not about memorizing the timetables, which will come maybe next year. It's about understanding all of that. Um, we've been doing lots of art activities as well, and this week we've got a nice activity if you manage to have the some of those resources. Sun catchers, where you can kind of make a collage with different types of paper and you put them through a window so that the sun is over it. Um, Previous weeks you've been drawing your own shadows. Um, there's also an activity this week which is about creating your paper flowers, some tulips. It's quite easy. It's just a bit of some origami, isn't it? Um, I think that's all from me. Please do send us any questions that you have on the email, and I will now leave you with Miss Guthrie, who has a nice surprise for you as well. I can't wait to see you. Um, Wishing you all the best, and yeah, see you soon. Over to you, Miss Guthrie. Bye.
Thank you so much, Mr. Diaz. I hope that's really helpful for you all. Remember, if you are struggling, you've always got somebody that you can ask, whether it's someone you're living with, or email us. Mr. Diaz has shared with you an email address, so if you need to contact us, use it and ask us for help. We're here to help you, remember? What I also wanted to do was I wanted to share with you a recent story about people getting together. So there's a place in the UK where it's called the UK Community Orchard, and it's where lots of people are getting together and they're helping each other. They're learning new skills. You've got all the younger people, the children, helping the much older people, and they're working together. And so I thought that maybe we could think about something that we could do to help our community. Whether it could be picking up anything that you find on the streets, it could be what some children are doing, and that's they are cycling and they're doing some running and some scooting, and they're just helping raise money for charity. And so that could be something that you might be interested in. So it would be one of our daily exercises that you could be doing, and that you can record it, and that you can see if you can raise money for charity. Another activity that we've planned for you is just something a little bit different, but we haven't been doing many PSHE lessons. So what I thought we might be doing is over May half term, is you can choose an activity that you would like to do, whether it's thinking about what you're grateful for, something that you can see around you, closing your eyes and thinking about what you can hear, what can you smell, and it's just being able to take in what you're feeling at that moment. I had a little bit of a thought and I thought, well, what am I grateful for? And I know that I'm grateful for what's happening right now, which is what we call the present. And so I did some digging around and I found a perfect, beautiful story about what it's like to be in the present. What does it mean to be in the present? When I talk about being in the present, what exactly do I mean? What does it mean to be present? Being present means being in the classroom, showing up in class? No, not quite. Does present mean sharing something at show and tell? No. Does present mean wrapping yourself up? No. Being present means listening carefully when someone is speaking. Being present is noticing when someone needs help and you take the time to help them. Being present means focusing on what is happening now, rather than thinking about what's going to happen next. Being present means appreciating what you have, even if someone else's is much better. Being present is waiting for your turn. Being present means treating each new experience as an opportunity and understanding that making mistakes is normal. It is how we learn and grow. Being present means savouring every bite of delicious food. Being present means cuddling up with your puppy and feeling how soft and wiggly he is. Being present means closing your eyes and breathing in and out, in and out. Being present means living in the moment. It means that realising that yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. And today is a gift, which is why we call it the present. So have a little think about what you're grateful for, and you can keep that in your mind for when you are doing your mindfulness PSHE lesson. We do hope that's helped, especially with this week's lessons. We are very proud of you and we really can't wait to see you soon.